Can I tell you that so many content creators, when they get started, are so worried that it's gonna fail. But the difference between the people that are succeeding and the people that do not start is the point of starting. Like, they succeed because they just kept going.
You gotta just press record.
Now, I remember several years ago when I was first starting my YouTube channel, and I can tell you that the girl you see sitting here right now or listening to on this audio was not the girl a few years ago. I was so scared when it came to actually starting my YouTube channel. I actually didn't even think I was worthy enough to put content out on YouTube. Now, I had been working behind the camera for several years in the digital marketing space, but I was actually too scared to press record. I waited 3 years before I put my first video out online. That was 3 years of thinking about it, contemplating, learning about the different pieces about video. But every single time I wanted to press record, I let fear hold me back. And so today I'm gonna be breaking down some of the things I had to do to push through the fear, to face everything and rise, so that I could get to the point I am today, where I can sit down and make content. While I'll mess up 100 times while I'm recording this, I still can get in front of the camera with so much more ease. And so I wanna just use this opportunity today at the beginning of this year, where you and I are just having a conversation, where I can be one of your best friends, just speaking life into you and helping you get started. Because I can tell you that on the other side of your comfort zone, on the other side of you worrying about what other people are gonna think, on the other side of you stepping out in faith and actually doing the thing, there's going to be success on that side. And while it's gonna be hard, and while there may be trials, and while you might feel like, gosh, is this for me? I can tell you that through perseverance, through dedication, through actually putting in the work, you will see your YouTube channel start to grow. So let's break down 3 ways or 3 tips that I have for you. 3 things I had to do to actually get started on YouTube. Now, my first one, it may seem simple, and actually all of these tips might seem like, Heather, okay, I know these, but I just need to reiterate them to you. I need you to hear them again if you heard them last year or 2 years ago or 3 years ago, because I'm hoping that this time is the time that you take action. I hope that this time, as you're hearing this, as you hear me telling you these 3 very simple things to do that I had to put into place, that it will be the catalyst for you actually taking action. So number 1, I need you to make a plan. I need you to make a plan. I know it sounds crazy, and the plan might start with, I need to film my YouTube channel this Friday, or I need to film my YouTube video this Friday. Maybe the plan is, I want to get my camera ready. And I know that sounds like really, really simple, but even if you're filming on your smartphone, maybe you're filming on your iPad, maybe you're filming with the camera that your husband got you for Christmas this year because you said you wanted to start YouTube. Maybe the plan is you need to start understanding the gear that you're going to use. Now, if you have a smartphone and you've been making TikTok videos or reels, or you've been filming your kids' soccer games, you already know how to use a camera. So I hope that I can eliminate the fear that you quote unquote don't know how. Let's make a plan and get yourself started. So here's a couple things that I had to write down when I started my YouTube channel. What do I need to learn this year to make this a reality? What do you need to learn this year? Like I said, maybe it's the gear. Maybe you need to understand, like, okay, I need to actually stand in front of the window, not with the window behind me. Like, that's something you should learn. Maybe I need to learn, like, where should the lapel microphone go if that's what you're using. Maybe you need to learn, like, what setting looks good, like what background looks good, how should I make the lighting look good. Maybe that's what you need to learn. Or maybe something you need to learn is, like, how do I actually just get over my fears? How do I get and gain confidence? Maybe you need to put down watching things like Yellowstone or The Crown, and you need to pick up a good book by, John Maxwell or Lisa Revere. Like, maybe you need to actually be feeding yourself with things that are going to inspire you rather than filling yourself with things that may not help you get to your goals. And I want to step on your toes. I like The Crown. I haven't watched Yellowstone yet, but I'm excited to. But that's not maybe where you need to be right now. If you want to do something new, you've got to try something new. If you want to do something different, you've got to change what you've been doing. So I want you to get out a piece of paper. I want you to get out a pen, and I want you to write down, what do you need to learn this year? And the second part of making a plan is, when are you going to make time? Now, if you know anything about Heather Torres or Think Media, you know that time management is something that has literally changed my life. I know it sounds crazy. You're like, really, Heather? A calendar changed your life? Yes. Because when you start putting your priorities first, when you start putting your dreams first, when you start putting on the calendar the things that you're committing to yourself, you'll start to see change happen. You know, I really think that, like, show me your calendar and I'll show you where your priorities are. You don't have a calendar? Okay, what are we doing with your life? We need to get a calendar. We need to start understanding, what are we doing with the precious minutes that we have? Can I tell you that tomorrow is not promised? That today is a day that you can take action. So when you look back 6 months from now and you're like, nothing's changed, well, did you actually put in the work? When are you making time to do the thing? I know you might be working a full-time job. I know you might have kids at home. I know you might be caring for maybe an elderly parent, or maybe you have more than one job. But can I tell you that there are still minutes in your day that you can be devoting to your future? If you're just going through every single day the same and not actually making progress, then please don't look at me a year from now and say, Heather, I don't know what happened. I'm telling you, every minute matters. Number 2, I want you to have a goal. And when I say have a goal, I hope that the goal doesn't have to do with artificial numbers, right? I know that it'd be great to say, well, my goal is to get to 100,000 views, or my goal is to get to, $10,000 in my business. But I really want you, when you're starting your YouTube channel, to think about the goal of being in the action, not in the result. Can I tell you a secret about YouTube? The secret to growing on YouTube is posting videos on YouTube. I know it sounds crazy, but really, in order to grow a YouTube channel, you have to be planting. You have to actually put effort in. You have to grow your channel. And while there are magical unicorns out there who are able to post one video and get 1 million views, that's not 99.9% of people starting on the platform. You have to put in the work to learn how to do this, to over time start to grow your channel. And we're gonna teach you the steps of how to do that, but I want you to actually have a goal. I recommend your goal be 52 videos this year. That's 1 video per week. That's all you have to do to start to grow your channel. Now, the goal next year could be another 52 videos. And then in 2 years, you'll have 100 videos in your YouTube library. Imagine what that's gonna be like the day when you have 100 videos in your YouTube library. Imagine the people's lives that are gonna be changed when you have 52 videos out this year. Imagine what it's gonna do for your own self-confidence when you step outside of your comfort zone and get in front of the camera. Imagine what it's going to be like when a brand reaches out to you, or you start working with a company, or you start getting AdSense and money is hitting your bank account because of the effort you put in on YouTube. This is possible, my friend. You just have to make a plan and have a goal. And then lastly, I want you to write this down. I will not let fear hold me back. I know it sounds hard, but fear is going to get in the way. It's going to be the thing that's going to stop you. Maybe you feel like this. I'm not good enough to do this, Heather. I don't feel skilled enough to do this. What do I even have to offer to the people on the internet? Can I tell you that you have experiences in life? You probably already know exactly the things that have helped you move through this life that can help other people. Maybe you're already skilled in a certain area. Maybe you have a degree in something, or maybe you've just been working at a skill for a long time and people want to learn how to do that. You are good enough for this. And actually, no one has to give you permission to even get started. You have to give yourself permission to mess up in public. I know it sounds harsh, but really it is about messing up in public. Your first videos, they're gonna be your worst videos. I know mine are. When I look back at some of my first videos, my voice is up high. I'm scared like crazy, deer in the headlights looking at the camera. I stumbled over my words 1,000 times. It took me like 10 hours to edit my first video. I didn't even want to publish it because I thought people are gonna laugh at this. I mean, who am I to be posting on the internet? But can I tell you the coolest thing that's happened? I have moms that come up to me now crying because they say your videos unleash something in our family. Your videos about homeschooling, about just what your day looks like, about the curriculum that you're using, helped our kids understand that learning is fun. I can tell you that these are messy videos, but they are used to help people. And that's what you can do. You're good enough for this. You don't need permission to do this. You can start today. Maybe you think, well, it's not going to be good enough. Maybe you're already a professional. I see this happen a lot in people who are very successful in something already. Maybe you're a doctor or a lawyer or a real estate agent or a hairdresser, and you've already established yourself in this career and you're starting something new. Can I tell you that it's going to be such a great, humbling experience to be at the beginning again? You're going to have so much humility again for those people who are coming into your career field that are starting out fresh. And can I tell you that your experience that you already have in one thing is going to help you accelerate in this thing as well. It's going to be okay. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you know what you need to bring to it? Yourself. Bring all of you. Bring your expertise, bring your funny jokes, bring your seriousness, whatever that is, it's going to be okay. It does not have to be perfect. You just have to make progress. And then number 3, you might be thinking, well, I'm not really going to start because what if it fails? What if it fails? What if I put myself out there? What if I put hours into it? What if I'm working on the weekends on this thing and it doesn't really go anywhere? What if I tell all my friends or I tell all my colleagues or I tell all my family that this is the new thing that I'm doing and then it doesn't work? I want to turn that around for you this year. I want you to think about this. What if it succeeds? I mean, if we thought about that, like, why are we going to the negative right away? Why don't we look to the positive? Think about all of the skills you're going to learn in the process. Think about the willingness that you're going to have to push through those icky feelings of like, this is scary, I don't know what I'm doing, the self-confidence that you're going to get on the other side of actually doing it. Can I tell you that so many content creators, when they get started, are so worried that it's going to fail? But the difference between the people that are succeeding and the people that do not start is the point of starting. Like, they succeed because they just kept going. Imagine what it's going to be like on the other side of a year of dedication to this. Imagine what it's going to be like when you can turn to your kids and say, Mom was scared. I didn't know what I was doing, but I started something, and you can too. What if it succeeds? You know, so many times I hear people and they go, well, I'm not good enough for this. I can't do that. I don't really have the things. And this year, one of the things that I want you to do that I had to do when I first started, I had to change what I was saying to myself. Instead of saying I can't, I can. Instead of saying I'm not, I am. I can do this. I can figure this out. I can learn something new. I can make a video. Instead of saying I'm not good enough for this, I'm not an expert in this, I'm not someone who people are going to listen to, how about declaring good things over yourself? I am smart. I am confident. I am a mess, but I can share my message. How about I don't? I don't have the resources for that. I don't know the right people. I don't even know how to do that. You are connected to us here at Think Media, so you know how to do this. You don't need the resources. You already have it. It's not about the resources. It's about the resourcefulness. And you can figure this out. You are smart. You are capable. You are connected to a company that is willing to help you for free. All you have to do is subscribe to our YouTube channels, watch the videos that are coming out, learn from the experts like Sean Cannell, Omar Altakori, Nolan Molt, Tony Ariola, Melissa Caputo, Heather Torres. We've got a team of creators that are here to help you on your journey. If you want to go deeper with us, we have options to do that as well. But we are here to serve. We are here to help. We want you to win, but you got to take the step. You have to make action happen. You have to take these 3 things and put them into practice in your life. So I hope that this encouraged you. I know this was fiery, Heather, but I'm ready for this year. I am so expectant for all that is going to happen for you this year. We're just getting started. YouTube is just getting started. It's not too late to start, and you have a whole team behind you ready for you to win. Did you hear that Grow with Video Live 2022 is back in person? This is your opportunity to network with like-minded people just like you, to make friendships, to make business partnerships. This is your opportunity to get in the room. You can get your ticket now at growwithvideolive.com. They're going so fast, so make sure you get your ticket right now at growwithvideolive.com.